have a poop knife? Okay, so first, while Skelly gets situated, because they will be joining us shortly, and I'll be bothering them and asking them questions and making them draw with me. Look at that. Look at this. That's a little me that Dungeon Siren made from the sacrifice. Well, yeah, this is on top of the sacrifice. They sent me the sacrifice that they made. Okay, let's try to set Skelly up. This is going to be interesting.
There's no poop knife. Stop telling people there's a poop knife. There's no poop knife.
What's the poop knife, like, lore?
Okay, so basically, like, the lore started that my avatar's persona is, like, an ancient elf that has lived forever. And then they started, because I make caveman-esque sounds, they've started saying, oh, Skelly's a caveman, because I go, ooh, and stuff like that.
I love to do that.
Yeah, me too. But they started being like, that means you're a caveman because you make caveman sounds. And then they started saying, calm down, Skelly, it's almost time for your yearly bath. And now they're saying bath? I have a poop knife. Yeah, they're so mean to me.
Yay, now we can see everything. Okie dokers, okie dokies. Basically today, last time, if you were there last time when I was hanging out with Skelly, we drew ourselves in each other's like costumes, vibes. And today we're going to draw each other as a version of ourselves. So it doesn't have to be like, it doesn't have to be that you draw me as you. It would be like what you would interpret I would do is what you do. So I'll just start off with, like, what are your goals as a streamer, Skelly?
I've done pretty well for myself. Like, I've streamed for a solid, like, 8 years now. And for most of that time, I was just kind of streaming to nobody. And right now, I'm surrounded by a whole bunch of beautiful friends. And I've got a gaggle of cool people who come in and say hi to me. I don't think I have any goals. I think I've done all that I've ever wanted and more, you know?
Do you have a favorite curse word?
I do.
You do?
I do. It's shit. Stop telling people there's a poop knife. There's no poop knife. It's shit.
A classic?
I love saying shit.
Has that always been your favorite?
Forever. In fact, it was the first cuss word I ever said. It was in middle school.
Oh my gosh. If you were a cat, but you retained all your human emotions, what would you do?
I would break into a lot of places and eat a lot of good food and run off with it like a little gremlin cat. I would sneak into like seafood restaurants and like steal whole lobsters and like sushi rolls. I'd go into Italian restaurants and steal meatballs and all kind of delicious things because nobody could stop me. I'm just a silly little cat. I think in this, you're like also like a magical girl. You're like a superhero.
Are you guys still talking about choking SOs? Put a 1 in chat if you're choking your SO consensually.
I think for pajamas, you strike me as like a loose crop top and a short shorts kind of pajama person.
Yeah. Pretty much. That or like a straight gown that goes to my like thighs or something. Whee! If you were to drop everything right now and start a business, what would you do?
There's a little bit of competition for this, but I feel like I have the creative means to really battle this market, but creative spicy toys.
Can you elaborate on that a little?
I could. I think I would make toys for, you know, insertion purposes in very funny shapes. Like, I haven't seen a long Furby one yet.
Okay, all right, I see.
I haven't seen that yet. If anybody's seen that, you gotta send it to me so I know whether or not I can actually go through with this. But
what'd you call it?
I feel like I could do that. I feel like I would have to go the Bad Dragon way and like give them names.
Okay.
Because, you know, there's like actual character names. I think I would name it like Jonathan, though. I'd give them all Christian names. I think that'd be funny. This is David. This is
No, no. Okay, tell me more about David.
Okay, so David, I feel like David would be the name of like he would just basically I would like take silicone and like mold a stack of like you know those stacked rocks that people do?
Yeah, like the Zen ones.
Rock. Yeah,
they're like little
stacked rocks.
Oh wow.
And I would also like make sure it's colored so that people know it's stacked rocks.
Guys, can you guys start giving me some Christian names to ask Skelly about, please? Really prepping the release of Ezekiel the butt plug. That's what I'm talking about.
Ezekiel.
Ezekiel.
Hell yeah, brother.
Oh my god.
That one's just shaped like a Gamer Subs cup.
Oh god. Oh god.
Yeah.
I don't know. In my butt?
Smaller, a little smaller. I think
Just
Richard
a little smaller.
Richard would be a Nintendo Switch. Nintendo Wiimote.
Okay, I could get behind that.
Wiimote.
That makes more sense to me.
It's the perfect shape for it.
Is Kyle a Christian name? Where did Kyle come from? Well, pretend Kyle is a Christian name.
I think Kyle would have to be like a stack of chicks.
Oh my god.
We could have a whole section for just ones that are like stacked objects.
Okay, if you were to guess, how many times in your life have you eaten cheese? Or had a meal that contains cheese?
At least 700.
At least 700. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
And could you break down what cheeses you've been eating? Like, could you make like a pie chart or like percentage of cheese that encompass that 700?
Yes, I feel like due to reasons out of my control, at least 400 would be sharp cheddar.
Okay.
But if I had it my way, like 100% of it would be Gouda. But I think Gouda would be at least 100. But mostly sharp cheddar.
Have you ever considered cannibalism?
A little bit.
Yeah?
Yeah.
In what way?
Like, you always be thinking. You just be sitting here giving thoughts.
That's
and
true.
At one point, I'm like, if it came down to it, could I eat a person? And I gave it thought. And I'm undecided on it at this moment.
Okay.
Yeah, so this is you, and you're like a magical monster-y superhero.
Yes!
And
Okay.
yeah, big, long, magical girl hair and space buns. And you're so eepy, and you fight crime in your pajamas, and then you go home and you watch TV. Yeah.
Wow! Okay, this is you. Your makeup is like... I went with your purple, but I'd say it went more on the lines of just a white face, almost period. Because usually those kinds of performers don't have like... Usually they have a mask like fully over their face, so it'd be a white face clown. And then I just tried to make everything kind of like baggy and nice, but also get the skeleton thing in there right here.
I loves it.
Well, Skelly, is there anything that you would like to share with my audience today before we wrap up?
If you don't sub right now, I'm gonna fucking cry.
It's so cool. Okay, I love you. Bye. I love you. Bye bye.